Originally thought it would be Elder Titan. Tiny has had his time in the sun as well, but it seems like Magnus is getting the better of Tiny in a lot of these engagements. We saw in the last series skewers into Fountain, reminiscing of the old Pud Hook a little bit there.
Oh, Cuckoo is actually almost killing Toyoyo here.
Yep. As we're going to see first blood. All right, old 11.
11 here.
Yeah, taken out by 23 Savage on the position 1 Razor. So picking Razor again, I mean, obviously in lane against any melee hero is going to be pretty successful, and then late game, it feels like more of a anti-hero or anti-carry against the Ursa, since it is melee as well. As Toyoyo taking so much damage, has to force out the Fairy Fire here just to survive. So getting
RP is kind of a luxury at this point.
Yeah,
like Porentos is the real RP. Oh, good damage onto DY, gets the skewer.
Shockwave into skewer, DY, TP's away to safety. Oh, okay, never mind. Impetus, just enough damage there. He is an Omni Knight after all.
So in terms of,
Zephyr, yeah, it's going to get pinned to the tree and brought down. So Vici Gaming getting their first kill of this series.
In terms of comeback potential for the Leshrac, the way you usually get that is by farming some camps in the jungle with Pulse Nova. The problem is Lina has found 14 denies, so Carl is illusion bottom whenever he wants. Whitemon gonna start pressuring PYW. Zephyr actually cutting in behind as well.
Yeah, now they're gonna clear the trees a bit here. DY showing himself Laguna Blade, and down goes the Omni Knight, only level 3. So setting himself up there.
It is. We're gonna need
Ori trying to catch up in the jungle here. Nice telekinesis onto Whitemon. Will the Pulse Nova be enough? It looks like it will. Wait, yep. Just in range for that last tick of damage as the Wild Wing
Ripper. You gotta get Dagger on Mars. You need some way of setting up fights so you can start snowballing a bit with the lineup you've picked. I think it's more tempo reliant. Whitemon here will break the smoke.
Tanking the gank here. And Toyoyo trying to get credit for this kill. And he'll do so. No, actually, that went to Ori.
Are 5 heroes down here killing a measly end.
Yep. Oh, wait.
Maybe they get
Mars Arena, Spear, sets it up onto Cuckoo. TP is coming in. Fear Condition doing a lot of damage. RP not going to go off in time. Maybe for the best, honestly, from T1's perspective, that did not go off.
Yeah, I don't think that would have really led to anything good. So, I think you're right about that. They're losing a couple of kills. 11.
Whitemon is going to find old 11 here. Cuckoo with the Shockwave. Old 11 might be resigned to his death, but Ori comes in with that Pulse Nova, doing quite a bit of damage, but the RP does come out. Laguna Blade, not enough to kill old 11. Dies shortly after, though. The Boundless Strike onto Ori, now completely out of mana. Shockwave back into the fray. This is going to be a 1-for-1, or 2-for-0, as T1 just continues.
The majority of what they've managed to do in this game happened in the first 5 minutes, right? It's just been set up for everything. And now Vici Gaming are like, screw it, we're going to go for a big play. Going to bring all 5 heroes topless. Shrek has a bit to go, though. Old 11.
Yeah, Cuckoo getting caught out. The spear into the trees, but he's going to be left to his own devices. Zephyr gets out the Wukong's command in the meantime. Just soloing out Toyoyo. Meanwhile, they're going to be able to take out the Mars pretty quickly here, but here comes Ori, almost out of mana. Carl pops a BKB, dodging the splitter. As a result, Cuckoo gets off the RP just at the last moment. Ori gets bursted down by the right clicks of his counterpart Carl in that mid lane, and Ursa looks to be next. That's first life down. T1 has only lost Magnus right now. Toyoyo wants to try to take somebody with him to the grave, but the LSA will shut that door. So 3-for-1, T1 advantage again.
If we do get a replay on that, pay attention to where Leshrac is when the fight breaks out. They get the lift, they get the spear, but Ursa's no, there's no trivia. There's
no trivia. Will Mars die? Yes. Gets off of Arena, and still relatively low cooldown.
Okay.
So, well, does buy a little bit of time for Vici to make their way here, Cinderman. I know you're really excited to do this trivia. You have to wait. Telekinesis, BKB by Carl. Trying to turn this around now. Zephyr getting way too close.
That was a bit naive.
Luckily for us, not to be. And 23 Savage not wanting to give up the first tower.
Up here, standing there again.
All right, there's the Arena. Whitemon stuck inside with the Pulse Nova from the side as well. Looks like he'll finally go down. Takes a while, though. 23 Savage getting up aesthetically on Toyoyo. We see the RP onto 2 from Cuckoo. Shockwave developed. Beautiful balance strike onto 3. LSA to follow. T1. Unbelievable synergy here. Triple kill for Carl. Old 11, the last remaining member for Vici Gaming, but not for long. Just absolute god-tier layering, Cinderin. That was nice.
Zephyr with the BM Yules as well, just for fun. Maybe he'll strike the face of someone who...
I misclicked Omni Knight. LSA onto 23 Savage. Can they burst him down? Toyoyo's going to get Yules. And as a result, 23 Savage will live. So good attempt from Vici, but I mean, it seems like Ursa's bane, the bane of his existence, is Yule's.
Yeah, it is a great item against him. Also, Yule's is one of the only items in the game that doesn't get affected by status resistance.
Didn't used to be the case.
I believe that was indeed not the case at one point, but with it being, it's just a great counter to Enrage. Just Yule him right away, buy yourself the time.
They're coming back in. Is T1 trying to build on his 10k lead. Old 11 jumps in. Great BKB by Carl. Poyoyo and company stuck inside the arena, trying to right-click down 23 Savage. Gets off the static link, though, and my goodness. Ori just melts every single way as Poyoyo looks to be next. And T1 just absolute domination. That's a full team wipe with the buyback coming out.
Last chance in the game. If they lose this fight, they're going to lose.
Poyoyo smoke. Gets popped here. Heavenly Grace applied. Going on top of the Enchantress, but they still can't burst him down. Poyoyo has to pop that BKB. Gets the Enrage off. The RP comes afterward. Poyoyo finally will get one kill, but it's just on the Enchantress. And you see the Wukong's command on the downside. Ursa dies, flies back into the game. Zephyr will be bursted down as well. So it's a 2-for-1 with the buyback onto Ursa. The stolen RP by PYW. Do they have enough damage to actually clean this up? VG Gaming finally winning a fight. 23 Savage is dead. Triple kill for Ori of all heroes. That is exactly what they needed. And into the Roche pit, Vici goes.
Yeah, so Ursa does have to buyback for that, but that is a huge win for VG Gaming. And the key part of this whole situation, Kuku's RP on the Ursa, honestly, in my opinion, felt unnecessary.
In and out. But not going to find anybody. At least not yet.
11. He has to BKB here.
Yeah, old 11 is in quite a bit of trouble. Pops that BKB, gets the spear off as well. Guardian Angel from afar. Poyoyo comes in, trying to burst down the Lina, but Carl pops his BKB. She'll be able to get out just fine. Kuku and company trying to take out the Ursa in the meantime. You can see the Eye of the Storm. So much minus armor against this Ursa. And he's stuck inside that Wukong's command, but the stolen Wukong's from PYW. And Poyoyo looks like he's going to get out just fine, but Leshrac is just getting decimated despite having the BKB. Yules himself to safety, but not for long. Drops as a result. And this is turning into a fight for T1. The skewer back on Poyoyo, and despite having that Aegis earlier, they still lose this fight, Cinderin.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they used RP. I'm guessing they did on the Rubik after he...
He did, right. So what's really crucial in this fight is Zephyr on the Monkey King getting into the backline. So he forced PYW to just RP on that Rubik back to live, though. Carl is getting kind of low here, so maybe T1 can't actually get this tower.
Satanic is on the way, though, Cinderin. Don't you worry.
Where did that come from?
I don't know. Old 11. Oh, he gets off the BKB. Gets a little bit of space there. A couple more right clicks should do it. Nice heal from DY. So Old 11 lives as a result of that.
Stolen
LSA stolen. Is going to connect. Spear onto one. Double rebuke as well. That's going to be 2 cleanup kills for Vici Gaming in their own base.
Some sort of better solution to the Razor life static draining the Ursa as well.
Wukong's command, Boundless Strike. Trying to create some space here.
Okay, that's
already being forced out, but there's the Horn Toss back into the Wukong's command, and the right clicks from Carl. But Ori's going to live for now. In fact, going to turn this around completely onto the Magnus. So despite a good setup there from T1,
Old 11 could get on arena.
They lose Kuku. There's the Mars Arena. 23 Savage has to refresh to get that BKB off, but they're just going to kill Mars in turns. It's a 1-for-1 now. Ori trying to play a lot, as much pressure as possible onto Carl. He's getting right-clicked down by Poyoyo. Now pops his BKB. Carl just getting stun locked. That was a stolen LSA as well. Boundless Strike to follow. Carl has to stand his ground with that Satanic. He's doing a lot of damage, but will finally go down in favor of Vici Gaming, but they do lose Poyoyo. 23 Savage has to stand his ground as well, but it's not going to happen. DY and PYW, the last 2 remaining members of Vici Gaming, an absolute bloodbath of a fight. It's just the supports left over, but Monkey King is so strong, he gets lifted by PYW. Oh my god, that heal! Zephyr! Jiku Mastery for the freaking win! Has the high five to nobody, but well-deserved. My god, that was sick.
Can you believe that ended up being 2 supports versus 2 supports?
Dude, epic showdown. I love that.
And then T1 wins it.
Pressure shard, so no Ags this time around. As I might see a connection here. Poyoyo is going to be spotted by the plasma field of 23 Savage. And Roshan getting close to half HP. This is a fight I feel like Vici has to take. They're going to scan, so they know that this is being attempted right now. Old 11 jumps in with the first arena. BKB by Carl. He just walks out to safety. Old 11 procs his passive now. 23 Savage gets up the plasma heals. There's a refresher from Old 11, able to blink to safety. Yo-Yo getting kited on the back line right now. And you see Kuku boundless strike into RP. T1 decimating this fight, but that's a buyback onto the Rubik. Ori inside. This Wukong's command just getting kited with that nullifier. Easy kill goes the way of T1 again, and DY basically the last remaining member. There is a buyback from Rubik, but ultra kill from Carl into second Roach, I would assume. And T1 might have just won the game off of this fight alone.
Richie Gaming, I am so sorry for believing in you. The moment I said you had a good shot, you get absolutely crushed and get no kills in the fight.
It's okay.
I got run over. Feeling a little bit like Kyle here. Oh man, that was
I don't think he got
fight from
T1. He didn't get off the second arena. I'm not sure if that would have made a difference.
Right, so first of all, he doesn't get off the second arena, and I think they didn't layer their Guardian Angel with the BKBs too well, and there was nothing, like, there was no clear target for Vici Gaming in that fight that they were able to get on top of. They just kept being, you know, kited around. Some insane Boundless Strike cast there.
Yeah, into the throne.
Oh my god.
They know that these buybacks are likely not here. It's going to be a tier 4 tower, and you can see 23 Savage. Yeah, GG's called. So T1 take game 1, and I mean, they got off to an amazing start. But you got to give Vici credit for making some sort of a comeback when we didn't really see much avenue for it, but they played really well despite not having the laning stage advantage.
Still feels like overall, you know, a deserved win here for T1, even though they had to grind for it a little bit. They were the better team in this game.